I'm Jennifer Coburn, otherwise known as Teacher Jenny in the VIPKid world, and I am doing a video today on, I did the first 30 days last month because it was my first month, but I thought I'd do another video about the next 30 days that I did with VIPKid because it was such a difference. And every time I tell someone about VIPKid, they're like, tell me more. What do I need to do? What do I have to do? So I just thought I would make a quick video about the differences between my first month, my second month, and if you want to get involved in it, how to tell you to do that. I applied in July, towards the end of July. I went through the interview process. I did everything I had to do. They do a background check. You have to send in all your supporting material, like your diploma and everything they ask for. You send it in, and I was hired. And I got my first class on August 4th. And in August, I taught 7 classes. Whoa. I started out pretty strong, and I taught like 5 the first week I started, and then I did not teach any more classes till almost the end of the month. And in my last video, which I'll link down in the bottom, I mentioned that I just kind of was really frustrated. So I got on Instagram and started searching other VIPKid teachers, and I found another teacher who was nice enough to just help me. He looked at my biography and my pictures and my video, my intro video, and he said, Jennifer, you need to do this, 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 and this. So I did it, and I also got certified for a few more classes. Automatically, you're certified for level 2 and 3 when you apply, and then they give you the opportunity to certify for more classes. They have level 1, they have level 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you can certify to teach trial classes, which I'll tell you about in a minute. Anyway, for August, I made a whopping $73. Whoa. But hey, it's $73 I did not have before then, and I did not even leave my house to get this $73. So I decided for September I was going to make some goals. They have an incentive where if you teach at least 45 classes, then you earn $1 extra for every class. So I decided that for my September goals, I was going to teach at least 45 classes to receive the incentive and to make at least $350. And I was kind of worried about these goals because I had taught 7 classes in August and made $73. But I went to my schedule and I started opening up bookings, and I kind of opened up bookings at crazy times. Like my husband and my kids think I'm crazy. I probably stressed them out a little bit, but it worked. In September, I got certified for advanced level 1, and I got certified for the trial classes and the trial 3.0 plus. I taught 67 classes. I converted 3 kids who took my trial classes, and I got 6 5-apple ratings, which means it's like 5 stars, but it's apples. And I was so excited just to get 1 5-apple rating. I was so excited to get more than 7 classes. And then when people started booking me over and over again, the same students, I was really excited because I was like, maybe I'm crazy and they like me and they want to listen to my little southern drawl every morning. But I was thrilled with that outcome for September because I made $677 sitting up in my playroom with a fake background behind me, teaching kids how to speak English, and it was fun. The kids are fun. The kids want to be there. The parents want the kids to learn, and I'm not a teacher, so it's even more fun. It's not like I teach all day and then teach all night. I have just really enjoyed it. But I broke down how I made it. For the major courses, I made a $412. For the trial courses, I I made $111. I know that says 11. That is not right. I did get the participation incentive $67 because I taught 67 classes. And then you get, for your finished classes, you get 60. I got 65 because of some IT problems, but that's why it's different than the participation incentive. For trial conversions, I got $5 for every child that I taught who signed up for VIPKid after I taught them, which was really exciting for me. I got $15. And then there were some adjustments because of this stuff, because of IT problems and stuff like that. But I made $677. And it went into my bank account about 2 days ago. And it was the first time I got paid because I chose to keep that $73 into my account and just roll over to the next month. So they paid it all at once. But it was like Christmas morning. I said, I've been doing all of this work and right here in my house and making my own schedule. And I made $750 over 2 months. Now, here's my October goals. I'm kind of scared to put them out there because they're kind of adventurous. But I want to teach at least 80 classes, make at least $800, and increase my 5 Apple feedback to 15 parents. The parents are the ones that give you the feedback. Now, these sound lofty. I know you're thinking, Jennifer, you taught 67 in September. You can teach 80 in October. I have a full-time job. I work Monday through Friday from 7 until 4:30 sometimes. And I have a full-time job, so I have to sleep and I have to fit in this teaching in between. So I'm going to do it though, because I'm determined. Once you start doing well and making money and meeting kids and getting regular students, it's really a challenge. I just really don't want to stop. I told my husband, I said, oh, now I want to do even more. I want to get more kids, more students, make more money. But I'm going to go over the pros and cons really quickly because I know you're like, Jennifer, it sounds like this is just a perfect world and that nothing's perfect. It's not perfect, but I'm going to tell you what I think the pros and cons are. The first pro is the pay. You can make up to $22 an hour. You start off with a base pay for one class, which is 25 minutes, and then you get these incentives. You get $1 more a class if you finish it. You get, just for finishing the class, you get $1 more per class if you get those 45 classes. And then if it's a short notice class, if they book the class within 24 hours of when you have to teach it, you get $2 more. So you can make up to $22 an hour doing something fun. It's also easy. If you can show up, be on time, smile and be happy, speak basic English, and have fun with the kids, it is so easy. They give you all the training. They have workshops if you want to do extra workshops. All these certifications you can get. It's just how much you want to do and how much you want to get involved. It's flexible too. I make my own schedule. I can teach 2 classes a week or I can teach 20 classes a week. It's up to me and how much time I have to teach. So there's no minimum or maximum number of classes you have to teach. And some people travel full-time and do this. They take their little backdrop and their few little props and they go all over the world. So it's very flexible, even if you travel and do other things. It's good. The bonuses, there are bonuses. They give you opportunities to earn bonuses and incentives, just like I was saying. If you show up for every class, you get $1 more. If you convert a child from a trial to into a regular class, you get $5 for each child. Once you teach your 45 classes, you get $1 per class. If you teach 30 or more, you get 50 cents per class. So you can always do more and go higher and do better. For however much you feel like doing is what you can do. There's no prep once you start teaching for a while. Like I said, I am not a teacher, so they do the lesson plans for you. The slides are set up. They give you helpful tips and instructions on how to teach. But I have to go over some of that stuff beforehand to make sure I know what I'm talking about. Because like I said, I'm not a teacher. I'm a dietitian. I talk about food and health most of the time. So I like to know what I'm talking about. So my preparation might include reading over those slides and seeing what I'm teaching them for the day. You do have to give feedback for each class after each class within 12 hours, but it's very simple. It's a small little blurb you put of what you did, how the child did, what they learned. Good job. Can't wait to teach them again. So it's very easy. The best part of this job and the best pro besides the money are the students. They are so much fun. If you have fun with them, they have fun with you. I have one student who has booked me every single morning for the same time every day of the week. And I keep thinking he's going to get sick of me, but it's not that awkwardness anymore. I say, "Oh, good morning." And he's like, "It's evening, Teacher Jenny." It's morning for me. I always forget it's evening there. So it's just fun. You get to know them, and sometimes their parents are with them and their siblings, and it really is fun to interact with them and to teach them something and to see it click. When you teach them, this is more and this is less, and which is more and which is less, it's awesome to see them actually, learn what you're telling them. Anyway, also the VIPKid community is awesome. Just like I asked the guy on Instagram to help me. He helped me with no questions asked. There's plenty of students to go around for all teachers. So it's not like teachers aren't helping you because they don't want you to get students. There is plenty. It just depends on your availability. And you can always advance. After your second contract, you can qualify for a raise, and you can keep doing these certifications like I said at the beginning. Now, the cons, the major con for me is the time difference. Beijing is 13 hours ahead of us. So right now, if it's 5:31 p.m. where I am, it's 6:31 a.m. where they are. And so the peak times to teach are about 7:30 p.m. our time to 8:30 a.m. our time. So that means you could teach all night long. And that's some of the things I did to increase my students. I taught at midnight. I taught at 4 a.m. one morning. One morning I taught at 12:30, 1. But that got me students who were willing to switch their times around to different times when I could teach, just by opening up that time. But September, I was tired. I had some tired nights. I worked every weekend morning for, 3-4 hours. Just teach, just trying to build up my students. So the time difference is difficult, and it's tiring if you don't put some breaks in there. For October, I have done that. That's part of the reason I'm worried about my 80 classes. But I didn't do any classes this past Saturday because I said I haven't gotten to sleep past 4:30 in the morning for the whole month of September. So I took the whole day off Saturday, and I lived. And I've started not doing any classes on Friday mornings. So I'm still getting booked. I'm going to try to schedule differently over the weekends, and maybe 2 weekends out of the month open up some of those later times like 12, 1 a.m., 1:30, 2, and just see, can I get more kids and go get more towards my goal, and not do that every weekend, but maybe 2 weekends a month. We'll see. I'll let you know after that. One of the other cons is the cancellation policy. They're very strict about you canceling. Once you're booked for a class, VIPKid wants you to teach the class. They do not want to hear that your dog had a stomach ache, or the sun was shining too bright. They have clauses for real emergencies, but you cannot just cancel class for no reason at all. You're allowed 6 cancellations in a 6-month period. And if it goes beyond that, then you're at risk of being terminated. And that's only fair to the parents who are booking these classes and other teachers who want to teach. I mean, that way they're not booking, canceling. Another con are the taxes. You are basically a contract employee, so you have to be prepared to take out a percentage of your income every month to pay quarterly taxes to the IRS. at least in the United States where I am. So you always have to stay on top of that and take a percentage of what you're making, because you're not getting benefits and they're not taking out any taxes. You're basically a contract worker. And the last con can be a con. It doesn't have to be, but it's very IT related. You need a computer. You need good internet. You need a set of headphones. It doesn't have to be expensive. None of this equipment has to be expensive, but you need to be able to see and hear your student, and they need to be able to see and hear you. And that's why some of those adjustments I was telling you about earlier. One night, I just had horrible time with my internet, and I couldn't, the student was coming in and out, and I was coming in and out, and it is very distracting. And so they know it. They record every class, and you just need to make sure you have the right tools to do the job, which, like I said, they don't have to be expensive, but you need to make sure you're set up and ready for every class on time, ready to teach, because that's what you're there to do. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up because I've been talking for 15 minutes, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what my month looked like from August to September, because at the end of August, I was pretty much bumming, thinking, why did I even think I could do this? And then I kind of thought outside the box and thought, I'm going to ask somebody if they'll look over my stuff and help me. How can I get more bookings? And it just kind of started to roll. I got those certifications, and I opened up a bunch of openings, because you control your schedule. You can open up anytime, any day that they're willing to take the classes. And it just kind of all started coming. I started shutting classes because I was afraid I was going to be teaching all night one night. So I was like, ooh, when I got 4 or 5 in a row, I'd close them really quickly, because you are going class after class. But if you're interested in signing up for VIPKid, I do have a referral code, which I'll put on the screen and I'll drop down below. And that's a whole nother part of the program that I haven't really looked into yet, but you can refer other teachers to the program and you can get compensated for that. And you know, I don't ever want to refer anything that I don't believe in and love. So I was making sure that my month went really good before I tell somebody else, but I got paid. Everybody has been so wonderful, VIPKid and the students and the parents. So it's a great opportunity, in my opinion. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to drop my referral code on the down below, and I'm going to put it on the screen. And you can get in touch with me with my email below. And I will be glad to help anybody who wants to learn how to do this, or if anybody needs any help, because somebody helped me and I want to pay it forward. So that's it for now. I said a lot, but I had a lot to say. I'm really excited about it. And somebody said, Jennifer, I can tell that you really like doing this because I talk about it and I'm excited. And I said, yeah, you know, it's something different. I talk about nutrition and dietetics and health all day, and I get to come home and hang out with these little kids who are happy to see me. That helps. Anyway, have a good one. If you have any questions, drop them below, or I'm going to leave my email below and my blog. Okay.